You can strip him of everything, break his body, bury his name in the dirt, but you can't kill a king's soul. That soul was never built by the world. It was born in fire. You can betray him, chain him, burn down everything he loves, turn his victories into ashes, and think you've ended him. But his strength was never rooted in comfort. It was forged in chaos, in nights where no one came to save him, in moments when his own voice was the only one whispering, "Don't stop." When the world left him with nothing, when they turned their backs and called him finished, they didn't destroy him, they awakened him. You can't kill a man whose soul was never born from their applause. His crown was never made of gold. It's invisible, earned only by surviving storms that bury ordinary men forever. Every time they knocked him down, they made him sharper, harder, less forgiving. Every betrayal became a weapon. Every loss became fuel. They thought drowning him would be the end. Instead, he learned to breathe underwater. They thought burying him in lies would erase him. Instead, he rooted deeper and rose stronger. A king's soul survives because he's already died in ways no one else will ever understand. He's been crushed under failure, left standing in the ruins of everything he built, but every time he stood back up, his fire wasn't built by the world. It was built in isolation, in silence, in rage that knows its purpose. He doesn't roar to prove himself. He doesn't beg for approval. He moves like vengeance, wrapped in discipline. He's dangerous, not because of anger, but because of clarity. Clarity about who he is, why he was broken, and what he's here to take. They thought they were ending a man, but they were awakening a kingdom. Now he walks like fire, and there's nothing left to take from him. They gave him hell, and he built a fortress inside it. They left him in ashes, and he became the wind that carries war across the land. He's not a survivor. He's a consequence. He doesn't forget. He doesn't forgive. His presence alone forces the weak to straighten their backs. You can't kill a king's soul because it's not fed by comfort. It's fed by pressure. And pressure doesn't scare him. It obeys him. Every loss, every betrayal, every closed door has been training. Pain didn't weaken him. It built him. They stripped away his trust, and he replaced it with vision. They took his peace, and he trained in chaos. They tried to drown him in failure, and he grew gills. At some point, pain stops hurting and becomes background noise. That's when they lost control of him. He no longer needs victory to feel alive. He only needs another breath to keep becoming something the world can't handle. His enemies are still wondering how he's still here, how he came back stronger, how he refuses to stay down. They'll never understand because they've never been broken enough to see what happens when you stop fearing death. Every time an old version of him died, something colder, sharper, and more relentless was born. He used to believe in second chances. Now he believes in one thing: dominion. He's done bleeding for people who wouldn't bleed for him, done waiting for a world that only claps when it's convenient. They didn't kill him. They upgraded him. He's heartbreak turned into blueprint, chaos turned into command. Let them call him distant. He is. Let them say he's changed. He has. He's changed from a man trying to be understood into a man building empires in silence. Now he doesn't swing wildly. He strikes with years of pain, condensed into one perfect blow. And when it lands, everything around him shifts. That kind of clarity is lethal. If you thought heartbreak would kill his purpose, if you thought loss would burn out his fire, you were wrong. You can't kill a king's soul. You just teach it to move without weakness. Now, he walks without blinking, without breaking, like destiny itself cleared the path. He's not surviving anymore. He's conquering. The crown he wears now isn't on his head, it's in his posture, in his presence, in every step. Weakness dies in his shadow. Praise has no taste to a man who's been force-fed betrayal. What does he want now? Everything, not for show, but for legacy. He doesn't care if you like him. He moves so you can't ignore him. This is where survival ends and expansion begins. The crown will always find its rightful blood. You can try to bury him, but kings don't rot in dirt. They use the weight to grow stronger roots. When he walks again, he won't warn you. He won't ask. He'll take the space, take the ground, take the crown. And when he stands there, you'll realize too late. You never killed him. You only delayed your own defeat.